How many of you are actually conscious about what we're doing right now? It can be tricky, but regarding a lot of different surveys, it's one of the most valid ones I've found so far is that they say that of all the habits and all the things you do during a day, how many percentage of the time are you conscious about what you're doing and how many times are you unconscious? So percentage-wise, it's 5-95. And that can be pretty shocking, of course, because 95% of the time we're unconscious about what we're actually doing. So the ambition here as well, of course, is to get more conscious about what you actually want to do in your life. What do you want to improve? What kind of competence you want to raise? How do you improve your courage? How to improve your will? Put yourself in states. Are you conscious about your tools, how to do that? That's the stuff we're going to try to sort out during this short session, my friends. What's highest on your list? What's highest on your list? What do you actually want to do with your life? What's top of mind in your area right now? And not all the people, even if they're very smart, make a lot of money, can actually answer that question. Try to answer it yourself. What's highest on your list, my friend? What's top of mind? Because most of the time, most of the people run around like a light bulb, you know? It's like the old physical laws. Let's say you have a light bulb with 100 watts in it. You only have 100 watts, right? So for every focus area you want to shine up or light up or illuminate or whatever you call it, it decreases the power of the other lines you like to point at, right? So the most important thing is you want to have like a laser on this. So you have to be brave and courageous to be able to choose what area you really like to put the light on. Actually, what's highest on your list. But most people don't do that because they don't have the courage to choose a way to actually prioritize what's important. Because it's always going to be people around you who have opinions about what you should do and not, right? And that's the tricky part, of course. That's the tricky part. So how can you put the laser focus on the thing which is important for you? And your company, and your department, and your family, and yourself. So it's actually 3 areas you should have some laser focus on, both for yourself as an individual person, as for your family or your closest friends, and of course, in this area we speak for the department you're actually working in. What's the top of the list? If you don't know it, ask your manager. If your manager doesn't know it, you should challenge him or her, of course. So it's something called in the brain called RAS. I don't know if you heard about it before. It's called reticular activating system. It's like when you think of a thing, like let's take an easy thing. Some of you have kids here. In the beginning, before you had kids, you didn't thought about baby wagons, right? You didn't think you had planned a thought about them. Suddenly you see baby wagons all over the town, right? You see child clothes, you see areas where you can sit and not sit with the baby wagon. If you're gonna buy a new car, let's say a new Volvo XC60, a green one, let's say, you see Volvo XC60 green ones all over the place suddenly in commercials and downtown. That is RAS, the reticular activating system, which is actually helping you decreasing the other stuff and helping you pointing your attention to the thing which is important to you right now. So if you look at your goals and what's highest on your lists, at least once a day, and preferably as early as you can in the morning, the RAS is going to help you to kick in, of course. Speak to yourself, because the most important conversation you have on any day is the conversation you have with yourself. Make it strong, make it positive, make it possible. All the best from you, my friend. Wish you all the best. Stay strong. Cheers.